The Mayan ruins of Copan are a major highlight among tourist attractions in Honduras, but officials want to get the word out that there's much more for international visitors to see and do here. The Lancetilla Botanical Garden is one example. Despite being among the largest in the world in total area, relatively few foreign visitors come here. Just recently, the Lancetilla Visitor Center completed a major renovation as part of the government's investment program in the tourism sector.
We have
1,681 hectares of forest distributed among plantations. The Arboretum is the main attraction of the garden, where we have the largest collection of tropical trees on the planet.
Honduran visitors CGTN met visiting the garden say they do hope more foreigners will come to see the beauty of their nation.
Es encantador, Honduras es bello.
It's charming. Honduras is beautiful. We have nature, rivers, beaches, islands. There's everything here, fruits, everything. Everything interesting for a tourist is here in Honduras.
Honduras es una tierra muy hermosa.
The truth is that Honduras is a very beautiful land, and not just because I am Honduran, but it is a land where tourism can be greatly exploited.
Just a few kilometers away from the botanical gardens, pristine Caribbean beaches like Cocalito, with still more to discover in the nature reserve where the beach is located. Here in Honduras, visitors can enjoy a wide range of attractions above ground, but there are highlights also under the water, like a serene scuba diving experience in the calm and crystal clear waters of Banco Capiro. Dive master Christian Carias says the Capiro Reef system was only recently discovered and is very special for its uncommon resilience.
Even if we have a lot of stressors around the bay, the coral reef seems to not be affected about that. So we have a healthy reef coverage more than other places close to Honduras.
And what has to be done for this to remain like this? I mean, what are the conservation efforts that have to be done on these reefs?
Well, of course, contamination, we need to avoid that to contaminate the water, the beaches, and try to keep it clean. Also, we need to fight against the climate change.
The president of the Chamber of Tourism for the city of Tela, who also owns a restaurant and aquarium in the region, says tourism is a way to combine conservation and social-economic development.
Tourism creates this pride and identity of people on what they have. Everybody needs money to survive. And to use the resource in the most proper manner and the most economically viable and also ecologically viable way usually is tourism.
Honduras Deputy Minister of Tourism says the country is looking to build on a recent increase in the number of foreign visitors to Honduras, up from 1.6 million in 2022 to almost 2 million last year, with projections to hit 2.5 million visitors this year.
To keep up the growth, we are working on increasing connectivity through connectivity via air and through cruise ships. For example, China, we are working right now on settling connectivity, direct connectivity.
How could China participate in this development of the tourism industry here, apart from bringing Chinese tourists here?
We've been talking with through the Consulate of Honduras and the Embassy of Honduras in China, so we can establish relationships with them, and that way we can have investment of China and Honduras in the tourism aspect.
Officials in Honduras and all the people in the tourism industry we spoke to believe the country has vast potential in this area, and the government has taken up the challenge to tap into it. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, Tela, Honduras.